of tea rooms, I think of England and sipping tea and having scones. But this is different.
Yes, it is, and it's very traditional here in Charleston, and usually it's done in the spring, and various churches put on these tea rooms. Some just serve tea and desserts. Many of them serve tea or drink lunch every day.
Wow. And who comes? Is it locals?
It's
Is it
locals
tourists?
and tourists. We have people who come every year, and they just love the homemade dishes.
Okay, so while that cooks, so we're going to thicken the soup, right?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
so some cornstarch, I think
And milk. It's just one
quarter of a cup.
quarter
Okay,
of a cup.
And then, what is it? It's 5 teaspoons, which is a tablespoon and 2 teaspoons. There we go. Alrighty. So this cornstarch will help to stabilize it. So let's talk about the crab. You usually use like these huge canned crab, right?
Yes. It's just one cup of crab.
So is this normally a she crab soup, and what does that mean?
Well, she crab soup is what it used to be because they would add the roe from the crabs. But today we just use the pasteurized crab.
Okay, so we'll just let that cook for half a second. Okay, so now we're going to get all the dairy in there, right?
2 cups of half and half.
Okay, and I'll add that right in.
Okay.
So does anybody ever do it with fresh crab? I mean, like...
You know, I'm sure there are some people who, if they have a lot of patience and a lot of crab.
2 1/4 of milk.
Okay, so...
A lot of dairy. Alrighty, so then I should add this now.
Yes, definitely add that.
Not a full rolling
No.
boil.
And you should whisk it in.
Cornstarch,
And milk, so it spills out.
so it doesn't clump. And then we just let it cook.
That's right. Turn it on low and let it just simmer for a while.
All right, so should we season it?
Yes, we can go ahead and we'll add the Worcestershire,
Okay. Half a teaspoon.
half a teaspoon of Worcestershire.
All right, and then we've got, this is the traditional seafood seasoning that
Yes.
you all use
Yes.
down here.
And that's a very important step.
Most important ingredient, yeah. The one that everybody uses in
Yeah.
the South. I did a heaping teaspoon. It's
That's-
supposed to be a teaspoon and a quarter.
Add some salt and pepper.
Yeah, we haven't added any salt to this
No, we
yet.
haven't. And then some pepper.
Okay. So it simmers for about 12 to 15
Yeah.
minutes? And we're just letting it sort of all come together. Okay, so we have one more thing to make the pimento cheese. Shall we
Okay.
get started
Sure.
on that? And you want me to grate this cheese?
Yes, please.
This
That would
is
be
8
great.
ounces?
8 ounces of cheese.
And what kind of cheese?
You want to use a very sharp cheddar. Cheddar cheese, pimentos, and mayonnaise.
It's that simple.
That's simple.
Of it. I know I'm being naughty again.
Okay.
I already asked you about
All
rosemary
right.
peppers. Supposing you had a couple of different kinds of leftover cheese in the fridge that you wanted to use up.
I mean, I'm sure you could, but we just find that the
It's not
best is just to use a really sharp cheddar.
cheddar cheese.
It holds up well, and it just makes a really good sandwich.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So now, how much mayonnaise?
well,